Hi, I'm Kent German, Senior Editor here at CNET.com. Today we're going to take a first look at the Nokia 2760. This is a new phone for T-Mobile service. This is a really basic phone, very simple in design and features, just really best for making calls, and at that it's really best for occasional callers. Although call quality was good, there was things I didn't like about the design, so it's really best for someone that's going to use the phone from time to time. The phone does come in several color combinations, but T-Mobile chose this blue and silver color. It's a nice combination. I liked the overall look of the phone. It does have a flip phone design, so it's not the usual Nokia candy bar that we've seen for so long. On the front we just have a camera lens here. There is no flash or self-portrait mirror, and the display down below is monochrome, so you can't use it for taking vanity shots, and it doesn't show photo color ID as well. Display is pretty large though, and it shows other information like the date, time, battery life, things like that. One thing I didn't like about the phone is there are no controls on the side, so there's no volume rocker, no kind of camera button or anything like that. So that means when you're on a call and you have the phone to the side of your face, you do need to remove and adjust the volume with the toggle. That's really not convenient, just not very user-friendly to have to move the phone constantly and do that. On the top you have a few ports covered by a rubber flap. There is the charger port and a 2.5mm headset jack. The internal display is large, but it is overly bright. Found it very washed out, especially when you get in some of the menus. Did find it that some of the icons, they're almost hard to see, not a lot of definition. Also not best for looking at photos, graphics, games, anything like that. The keypad buttons and navigation toggle were fine. Keypad buttons felt a little cheap. The phone is a little bit of plastic, and you can feel the plastic on the outside. So as a whole, the phone feels just the tiniest bit cheap, not the most sturdy phone we've had. And the keypad buttons, while they're large, and they do have large numbers and it's brightly backlit, when you're running your finger over and you're pressing down a lot, they just do feel a little cheap. However, the toggle navigation array is large, pretty user-friendly. The toggle is raised just above the surface of the phone, so it has a nice definition. Also, the OK button is pretty nice. Talk and N key doubles as the power key. In the past, Nokia usually has had a dedicated power key, so this is something they're moving toward a little bit more. I said the call quality is pretty nice, also good for photo quality for a VGA camera. The phone does have Bluetooth as well. It's nice that we're seeing Bluetooth on a lot of basic phones, especially with all the laws that many places are passing requiring you to drive and use a hands-free calling. The phone also was a little sluggish. Using some of the menus, things took a couple seconds to open, even something like messaging, which is really basic. Also, the phone isn't even quad band or tri-band, it's just dual band, GSM 850 or 1900, so that means the phone is pretty unusable outside of North America. I'm Kent German, and this is the Nokia 2760.